In today's video, I am going to teach you how to find Freshsales API key documentation. To get started, you first need to log in to your Freshsales account. On your screen, open your browser and go to the Freshsales login page. Then enter your account credentials and sign in. If you are already logged in, you can simply continue to the next part. Logging in is the necessary step because API settings are tied to your specific account and you will not see the correct options until you are authenticated. Once you are inside Freshsales, look toward the top right corner of the page. You should see a profile icon there. This is where personal and account level settings typically live, so clicking it is the right move. Go ahead and click the profile icon to open the menu. Take a moment to make sure the correct menu appears, since sometimes there may be several icons near the top bar. Next, from that profile menu, you want to select Settings. After you click Settings, Freshsales should switch you into the configuration area. This is where you will be able to find the API-related controls. If you do not see settings right away, scroll slightly within the drop-down menu, but keep your focus on the option labeled Settings. After you enter Settings, you will need to navigate to a specific section called the API Settings tab. In most Freshsales layouts, the tabs are displayed clearly within the Settings area. Click on API Settings to open the page dedicated to integrations and access. This tab matters because it is the place where your application credentials and documentation links are typically managed. Now you may be prompted to complete a CAPTCHA verification. If a CAPTCHA dialog appears, you must complete it before you can proceed. Follow the instructions shown on the screen and finish the verification step. CAPTCHA checks are used to protect the service, so this is a normal part of accessing sensitive configuration pages. Once the CAPTCHA is done and the page loads again, you will be ready to locate your key. With the API Settings tab open and any CAPTCHA cleared, you can now find where Freshsales displays your API key. Look for the section labeled Your API Key. This is the area you need because it is specifically where Freshsales shows the key associated with your account. The key might be displayed as a long string of characters. Be careful not to alter it and avoid copying any extra characters that are not part of the key itself. When you locate the API key under Your API Key, you will usually see an option to copy it. Click Copy to store the key to your clipboard. This makes it faster and reduces the chance of mistakes that can happen when people try to type a long value manually. After you click Copy, you should be able to paste it into whatever tool or documentation workflow you are using. At this point, you have successfully found and prepared your Freshsales API key. Remember that API keys are sensitive credentials, so you should only use them for intended integrations and keep them protected. If your goal is to use Freshsales API capabilities, having the key ready is what enables authentication in your requests. And that covers everything you need to know.